So I got the bus back. Hans is driving the bring money with, or the BMW, however you prefer to put it. But we got that going this weekend. Did a little body work on the fender, straightened that out. Got the clutch and the rear diff bushings put in. So he's out driving the BMW again. He bought him a tag and some insurance. So that means we get the bus to work on. And got the convertible sitting over here. So just grabbing some firewood this morning. Looks like I dropped a piece. I got some really seasoned, dried out wood, but it seems to burn okay. And it's a little cold here in Florida this morning, so we're going to burn that rotten wood up. And I might make a little road trip and look for some better logs on the debris piles so I can cut Mama up some wood for the fireplace. I saw where they want to outlaw the wood stoves and fireplaces. The EPA wants to make it illegal to release particulate from a fireplace or a wood stove out into the atmosphere. And thank God Donald Trump's president now, and that won't matter after the EPA gets shut down. So yeah, I don't think you're going to get rid of fireplaces and wood stoves. That's not happening. But anyway, we're out here in the garage doing a walk around, getting the Nova. I got it rolling, put some Pontiac wheels on there, looking good. And we're going to roll this out for a little bit. I got another project coming in I need to take care of for somebody. But this is going to go inside a trailer. It'll still be here, so we'll be able to work on it as funds allow. But being that Christmas is close, this will probably get set aside till after the first of the year. And we'll just make a list. And I still need a drive shaft. I need some, you know, the expensive stuff. I can be doing some of the, you know, tedious stuff like wiring and paint work and stuff like that. So I'm going to start getting the shop re-geared up for some paint work. So I got to clean up today, because anything that's out will get dusted. So we're going to have to move some stuff around and sort of turn this into a, you know, body shop, do some paint work. We'll throw a cover over this because this isn't going anywhere. It can roll, but you know, it doesn't have any wheels for the front of it yet. Did get the motor and tranny in this weekend. Hans's friends came over, Tucker and Tony, and gave them a hand, and they stabbed it in there. I got to get the drive shaft pulled out for them. They didn't get that stabbed in the back of the tranny, and so I'm going to pull the drive shaft out for him. He's having a hard time dealing with it, and let him deal with that. He's got to make a few fuel lines. He had to move the fuel regulator there off the firewall. But it's looking pretty good. You can see the new harness here. You got all new engine harness, all new injectors. Got the new Garrett ball bearing turbo down there. He went with the factory intake manifold to try to get some reliability. The headers seem to come loose a lot. And he doesn't want any exhaust leaks this time. He wants it to be sort of rock solid. You know, he wants to make about 400 horsepower, so it's not out of the question with that manifold. But the motor is pretty built. It's got manly rods. It's Wiseco pistons. It's got ported head, Tomy cams, BC springs. Got a sump. You know, the aftermarket turbocharger. He did water cool the turbo, so it's water cooled. The wastegate's water cooled, and he's tried to build it for sort of reliability. So that's how that's coming. Got the somebody wanted to see the roll bar in here. This is a Mazworks kit that he welded up. So there you go. He hammer coated it. And it looks pretty good. He TIG welded it in there. I'm pretty happy with, you know, he's definitely doing a pretty good job on this car. And he's doing most of it himself for sure. He built the motor this time by himself, and you know, welded the cage up by himself. He went through the transmission by himself, so he's learning for sure. So the curve's been pretty steep for him. Here's the stickers that he collected, and he stickered up his car. I guess that's what they do now. But that won't draw any attention or anything. But yes, what's going on. I'm going to try to work on this today. and cut this rust out of here so I can get some stuff going on with this. I need to get this car in some color and get this painted so I can start reassembling this. This is more than likely what the 2110 will go in, and be the test mule for that. And that's over here on the floor all covered up, staying warm. And we still need to get some sheet metal powder coated and stuff like that. And I thought about maybe painting the convertible and putting that motor in there, but there's a lot of those for sale that aren't selling on the Samba, so I think I'm just going to try to sell that car in the factory stock condition, you know, other than the wheels, and not try to modify it too much. We might do a paint job to that over the winter though. So, but yeah, so that's what's happening here. Not a whole lot. And yeah, it's a little cold today. I think I told you that. All the firewood. Let me get this thing set up. I have something to talk about here for a minute. And yeah, so that's probably way up here. Let me adjust that a little bit. You got to get the right camera stand, you know, the right roll of tape. There we go. There you go. So a lot of you guys know Gaydon, the IT guy. He's the guy that got me started on YouTube. And if it wouldn't have been for Gaydon, I would have never done this for sure. But so I don't know if I should blame him for the YouTube thing or thank him for it. But anyway, it's been pretty positive. It's been good for me. And without Gaydon and his wife, I wouldn't be doing YouTube, because they gave me the computer that I use. And Gaydon comes over every time it crashes and updates it and adds to the memory. And he showed me how to make videos, how to upload them. And when I first started making videos, Gaydon was the guy that would upload all the videos. So Gaydon's also probably the only person that I race my car with anymore. So if you see the car go to the track, more than likely Gaydon took it and dragged it across, you know, 3 or 4 states to get there. And he's never asked for gas money or anything like that. He always does it out of the kindness of his heart. So Gaydon and Jen need a little something now. They need a little prayer. Jen's in the hospital. She has Gillian's beret. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a nervous disorder, and it paralyzes your body, and it's very painful. So she's in a coma right now. She's been in intensive care for a couple weeks. She's going to be in there for probably another week, they think, and then she'll be in the hospital probably for another 3 or 4 weeks after that, getting rehabilitated, learning how to walk and talk again. And the only thing I know that can speed something like that up is prayers. And I know not everybody's the praying type out there on YouTube, but I know I do have some brothers in Christ out there, and if you would pray for Gaydon and his family, I'd appreciate it. You know, when 1 or 2 more gather, God always listens. So it's pretty powerful, the power of prayer, and be able to bring people together on YouTube. I mean, you guys have seen it work in the past with me. You know, I'm not really supposed to be out here walking around doing what I do, and it's probably from some of the support I get and prayers that I get from people on YouTube that I don't even know. So if you could do that for Gaydon and his family, I'd really appreciate it. They really need the prayer right now, and they're in the time of need, and I'd appreciate it. So that's what's going on with that. It's never good when one of your friends is going through bad times, especially at this time of year. So it's not the time of year that you want to see things happen to people. But anyway, I'm going to try not to think about that. You guys try to send some positive vibes our way, and I really appreciate it. And we might have some stuff going on in the next week or 2 where I might need some help, and I'll make a video on that. If you guys want to come over and pitch in and help me with the project, I would really appreciate it.